Morning Warriors, Shai here from Self Solutions. We're videoing episode 7 of Why Shy Why, and it's a bit of a milestone. I'm starting to see people are starting to watch and watch a little bit more, and so I'm really excited. Usually what we do is we provide a bit of a summary of the issues that our clients are facing, and then a couple of recommendations that we've given to our clients, but also for you guys if you're facing a similar thing in your business. Today I wanted to talk about time management and a hack that I have found in managing time that came from a personal trainer of mine many years ago. So if you're interested in getting some time back in your day with a bit of a quirky story, keep listening. Alright, let's get into it. So, I woke up on my 30th birthday, right? I was stressed, I was depleted, and I was unhealthy. And so I figured unhealthy was the easiest one to fix. So if I went and I found a a fitness professional who was able to sort of take the cobwebs off my mind, I guess first, lungs, and then heart, and then the rest of my muscles. And in doing that, he gave me a bit of a fitness hack, and that was that if you were trying to lose weight, which I was, you had to use your biggest muscle group, right? And so for me, that was my thighs and my butt, okay? Okay, let's fast forward 5 years, and now I wake up relaxed, and I wake up energized, and I wake up healthier, right? And really, that fitness that was instilled into me, that sort of hack that came in, had a lot to do with the healthiness and a little bit to do with my energy levels, but not so much with my relaxation levels, right? And that is because what I learned was that what Chris gave me, that little fitness hack, was actually a bigger life hack. And the idea is that for every problem that you face, find the biggest lever sticking out of that problem and start nudging on it and start hacking on it, because that is the thing that will have the biggest impact, okay? So for me, the stress levels, of course, was one of my biggest problems. And so what I found was time was my biggest lever, right? Time was the one that was always getting away from me. Time was the one that I was always worried about in terms of deadline and etc., right? So what I had to do was come up with I had found my biggest muscle group, which was time, and I had to come up with exercises to exercise those muscle groups, right? And so what I came up with was three different things that I could do to really exercise my time muscle group, okay? Number one was arrange your work week in a way that you satisfy each of the roles that you have, okay? So, actually, there is a Covey book somewhere. I don't know if you guys have read Stephen Covey's 7 Habits. Get it, read it. It's kind of hard to read, but persevere through it. One of the things Covey talks about is having roles and then scheduling time for those roles. For example, I'm founder of Self Solutions. One of the things that's my role, and one of the things that I find is important as founder is to think about the culture, right, of the organization. And because we are running in Agile mode, in Scrum mode, we do everything in 2-week sessions. So I now schedule in time every 2 weeks to think about culture and how do we make this the best job that other people have ever had. Okay. When you are managing time, just be realistic. Okay. There are things that you're going to need to do regardless of how slick your scheduling system works. For example, transportation, right? Going from one place to another, you need travel, schedule in the time. Bio breaks is another one. If you're not down up in Canada or the United States, you probably don't know what a bio break is. A bio break is just another word the Yanks use for going to the bathroom. Okay, so schedule all those things in. It makes a hell of a lot of difference because you feel a lot less stressed because you know you have X number of time to get to your destination or whatever it is. Tip 2, systemize your workday. Take everything you do, audit it, write it down, figure out which ones are the most important, throw those things out because those are things you want to keep doing. Then look at all the ones that are recurring, monthly, weekly, daily, whatever, and write a system for it. If this was going to be from me to somebody else to do, step 1, step 2, step 3, don't forget your think tasks, okay? If I'm coming up with a system to do videos, my first think task is topic, yeah? So what are the things that are driving the industry today is one of the things I think about. And based on that, I might make a decision on topic. So if I'm giving that to somebody else to do, they need to think about that as well. And then, of course, the next thing is to test your system. So give it to a friend or give it to a colleague and say, hey, if you're going through this, would this make sense to you? Okay? Get it proved that someone else could do it. Then number 3 is to really then give it to somebody else to do. Let it go, guys. The non-essential tasks, the things that don't need your exact, specific, highly used skill set, highly honed skill set, give away, okay? You may think that you're better at stuff. You're not. I thought I was a great bookkeeper until I got a bookkeeper, right? These are the sort of things that you need to just give away because it may not be your passion, but it definitely is somebody else's. So take your systems that you created out of tip 2, hand it over to somebody who's going to be passionate about doing those things and let them fly with it, okay? That might be a delegation scenario where you've got a colleague or a team member that you can give that to. That might be bringing somebody in. That might be outsourcing your bookkeeping, or it might be like a virtual arrangement. Virtual assistants these days are brilliant. They do everything. Half of my team is virtual, assistants, developers, that sort of stuff. So feel like you can tap into workforces abroad because apart from them being just a lot easier to deal with because you're not doing travel, for example, it also means that you get to harness the skills that you have, like communication and giving direction, with a different kind of audience, right? And so it lets you grow as well. And once you get it right, it's so easy. It's so good. It's brilliant. And, Skype and all the connectedness that we have now, it just makes having virtual teams a lot easier. Feel free to come and talk to me about that. Okay, so there's my 3 tips. Arrange your work week, systemize your work day, and then delegate and outsource the stuff that you don't think is the highest use of your business, okay? Of your time, sorry. And also, read this. Read this, let me know. We should do a book club thing. All right, guys, thank you for listening for this week and viewing, I guess. I really love you guys to share and like and give me a call. I got a call last week based on a video of some guy, and I'm meeting with him next week, and we're going to talk about stuff. It's exciting. I'm excited. All right, so please go ahead and do those things for me if you are enjoying the content that you're seeing. I really hope that I am delivering some value for you guys. All right, guys, next week I will be back, episode 8, and it will be a big one. Yeah, it's going to be big. All right, until then, stay focused, be well.